Hey, hello, all you Smoky Roomers. And happy belated Valentine's Day. I don't know if you're like me, but roses are red, chocolates are nice. I'll get you some tomorrow when they're half price. I've been doing that, my God, for at least 20 years. I know, being a retired chef now, but I make my wife a nice dinner. We're not into the cards and, like the romance. Well, when you reach a certain age, it's, anyway. But welcome to the Smoky Room. I hope everything is okay with you. And it's really, really, really interesting to see what Donald Trump has been doing, especially with Doge. That's really something, isn't it? Where the way they've been spending our tax dollars, and we all knew it. We all knew it, right? But now we got the proof. But what the cherry on top of the cake? Put cherries on top of the cake or ice cream? Whatever. We'll be seeing people in orange jumpsuits. Just for ha-has. Stick their butts in Rikers Island. Ooh. Like Nancy Pelosi. And Maxine, I'm the ugliest person in the world, Wooders. As a Christian, I'm not going to use the word despise, although that's the word I want to use. But she's not a nice lady, obviously. Not a nice lady. Now, I got two, actually. I haven't even opened this one up yet. But I've been taking it real easy with candy and stuff. As a matter of fact, I went and had blood work done today, so, I gotta watch. Pushing 70 here, I gotta watch what the hell I put in my body. But enough about me, huh? But today, I don't know if you guys realize it, but right now, this is taking place. For all of you out there that thought you've been crazy, like, I've been following and reading about the idea of world government since I was a kid. I got introduced to it by some people. I'll just leave it at that. My father thought they were. My father really didn't like anybody. Being from Sicily, and he spent 2 or 3 years in a Nazi prison camp. And then I went and got engaged to a German girl. Boy, oh boy, didn't go over well, and we never got married anyway. But he thought these people were crazy, but I learned an awful lot from them, and that information stayed with me. I was never really a fanatic about looking into world government, but as time went on and I seen the way things are changing, I said, something's really up with this. And, back in the olden times, it was kept kind of hush-hush, But then, 1992, was it, when the famous George H. Bush, the grand new idea, world government. That speech, I went, wow. That's when I started getting serious about looking into it. And yeah, this is occurring. And the reason I'm doing this video today, and in a way, I didn't want to, and I just got off the phone with a friend. Elon Musk was one of the speakers at this conference. He started off his presentation by saying, now, I took this as a positive. I got something going on with my beard here, actually. I got to trim this up today. But he started off his presentation with, and I agree with him, the United States has to mind its own business. And he said, and so does the rest of the world. I said, okay. And hey. And then he got talking a lot about Grok 2. Or Grok 3, I don't remember. All about these AI kind of humanoid robots, which I am just not down with. That whole idea scares the living daylights out of me. I don't know if it bothers you, but it bothers me. I don't want to have these humanoid creeps running around talking to me. It's and plus I've been reading A Brave New World. Yeah, hey. Jeez, the way things are going, huh? I mean, look. And this is why I've been speaking a lot about Christianity and getting right with God and getting born again, because we can see we are living in the end times here, folks. Yes, in the meantime, we got to live here. Excuse me. We live in the United States, and we want to live a comfortable existence while we are on this planet. But this isn't our real home. Our real home is in heaven. But we haven't gotten there yet, okay? And I want to live a comfortable life while I'm here. And I don't want to have to talk to humanoids. So I told my buddy about that, and I said, you got to check out Elon Musk. We got to kind of keep our eye on him. I mean, just to know what he's up to. There's nothing we can do about it. That's in God's hands, not ours, So that's why I'm doing this video. I thought I would share this information with you. Okay? So if you want, there's a lot of information about this, and you can print this out. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Now, what are they speaking about over there, Smoky Room guy? I'm glad you asked. Oh, jeez, now I gotta bend down. My back is really... Today I'm having a bad back day. Ooh. But I'm not gonna take any muscle relaxers, because then I turn into a zombie. And, oh, I got a marker here. Okay. Well, for instance, what's neat about living in the United States is, well, our freedoms. And and many, many, many brave young men and women sacrificed their life. Their life. These people were 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, okay? They gave up their future. And believe me, a large number of them knew what was going to happen. Especially when you're running off of those landing barges in Normandy. You didn't think you would. Like, imagine doing that, okay? You're thinking, okay, what are my chances going to be here, right? Now, so our freedoms were paid for in blood. Now, imagine the stones that people in another country are going to start talking about our sovereignty and how we have to be willing to maybe sacrifice some of that so other people in other countries can have a better life. Okay, wait a minute now. We sacrifice, pay for that in blood, so we can, but yet they wanna, no. So, they got it, I got it highlighted right here. You see, it says, oh, I don't know if you can be able to see that. It says sovereignty, right? Okay. Sovereignty is alive and kicking, according to many of the experts we've encountered. The way the renewed emphasis on sovereignty will unfold in the next decade will have serious implications on global governance. The extent to which power should be delegated to international bodies and for what purpose will be debated. You got a problem with that? Because I sure as hell do. Really, I'm just saying. The question of whether and if so, under what conditions the international community or international institutions can challenge or override the authority of a state in its internal affairs will also come to the fore. Like, they just think, yeah, yeah, why not? You've got more than they do, so we have the right to decide what you can and cannot do with it. Screw you. You see, that's what the UN does. Okay? Look, this isn't going to sound very Christian at all, but when those planes hit the World Trade Centers, I said, damn, you couldn't have mistaken the UN. God forgive me for that one, okay? That was a horrible day. It was just, I've been affected by that ever since. Even my wife says, you know what, Joe? You just haven't been right since 9/11. And I agree. I never quite got over that. So, keep your eye on this, okay? Keep your eye on Mr. What's-His-Face over there, Elon Musk, with the humanoid robots. I could see some really bizarre stuff happening with that, And I'm glad you stopped by the Smoky Room. I really am. It's always nice to see you, okay, and converse with y'all. What's an Italian saying y'all for anyway? But, oh, speaking of Italians, what do you get? I heard this on The Sopranos. I've heard a lot of jokes on The Sopranos. This was a snippet. I haven't watched The Sopranos in many, many years. I just thought it wasn't good for me. I mean, I grew up in that environment, and anyway. But the jokes I've heard on that show are hysterical. What do you get when you cross an accountant with a 747? A boring 747. Boring. Boeing 747. Boring. Accountant. Boring. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, listen. With that, have a blessed day, a great day. Keep your eye on the prize, which is heaven. Okay? Get into the Word. And while I'm speaking about getting into the Word, I've been using Spurgeon. Oh my, fantastic. Fantastic. Get a copy of this, all right? Really. I get my books like, there's two sites I go to. Thrift Books and can't remember the name of the other one. But I picked them up like for $4. Yeah. They're used, but they're used and they're in very, very good shape. And it'll show you very good, fair, and poor, I guess. Yeah. Okay? And yeah, share that joke with your friends and neighbors. And with that, I will see you on the flip. Have a great day. Bye.